Top of the morning to you, or afternoon, or evening, whenever you may be watching. My name is Scott. I represent the SL in Game Slam, and I am here to bring you episode 8 of Pokemon TCG 2 after a heartbreaking loss to Slim Shady Isaac, who I'm going to start talking to right here. He says, "You have no choice but to fight me if you want to get to GR number 4. Of course, we are going to duel him. And I decided that, you know what? I'm going to give it another go with this deck, because our loss last time can really be attributed to me. We talked about it, we're not happy about it, but it's time for some redemption. So it looks like Charmander is going to be our start on the field and the bench, which I'm okay with because it is neutral to both the electric and the flying types. We got a Gust of Wind, which could be clutch later on, but I'm going to go ahead and use Bill here. Rattata Charmeleon, good draws. Very good draws. So let's attach a Fire Energy and Scratch. So I'm thinking, do I want to go right into Charmeleon next turn? You know what? I'm going to start beefing it up. No reason to rush and sacrifice that fire energy. Instead, I think it's best to keep scratching away here against the Voltorb. So he's got a Fearow on the bench. That could be scary. But I believe in what we're doing here. You gotta trust the process, as the kids say. And it's time to get our first prize here. So down goes Voltorb. I am going for this one right here. Fighting Energy. Not thrilled, but not too upset either. I can deal with that. He has Drill Dive. Flip a coin. If Tails, this attack does nothing. Yes! We will take a Tails there. And hopefully we can dismantle this thing before it gets out of hand. Now, if I go Gust of Wind, I am curious as to what is on his bench. Opponent's play area, opponent's Pokemon. Pikachu, Pidgey, Pikachu. I think we can sneak another prize here. Unless he's going to retreat, choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay, no, we can knock one out. Let's bring out a Pikachu and knock it out. Why did I think I could knock it out? I am so rusty at this game. I was thinking because these fighting energies that we would have a super effective attack bonus, but that's obviously not true. So I'm going to put this on Machop for now and just hit this with a Slash. Which is not a bad play by any means. It just would have been nice to be getting damage off on the gosh darn Fearow. So in the meantime, I'm going to place this on our... we'll hold it in the hand. We'll finish off this Pikachu to pick up our next prize. Not off to a bad start. Not off to a bad start. Magmar is good. Strong basic for our bench. So I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Please get a Tails. I was taught to say please, and it did not work out for me. Machoke. I think we found... well, as much as it would be great to start beefing up Machoke, they do have that resistance, which I'm very weary of. So in the meantime... I think it might be best to give this to Rattata, maybe? Or Rhyhorn for some Leer stalling? Let's do that. Let's do that. Now, if they get Tails next turn, if Isaac gumps up the flip, then we should be able to get this knockout and put on the pressure for the win. Professor Oak, he's playing balls to the wall today. Alright, he's got a new hand. Pidgeotto on the bench, and please get a Tails. I shouldn't have said please, damn it, that's the buzzword. Please is the buzzword. Well, in the meantime, we need to do 30 damage. I think it's time to Rhyhorn stall. I think that's the best we can do right now. And I'm going to put another one on the bench just for the future. And of course we get a Tails because I forgot to switch the coin again for that Charmander. See, when I don't say anything, we can get that Tails. Pokemon Breeder. Tough decision. I'm gonna go Charmander. Because if I get a Fire Energy, then I'll be able to take this out. But in the meantime, the goal of Rhyhorn here is just to stall out and build up my bench. This Fearow really is posing a problem, and all I'm getting are fighting energies. I could do my next Rhyhorn with that, so I'll hold on to it. Jeez, we need to switch that coin ASAP. That's not working out for us at all. I almost said it. I didn't say it. And it happened anyways. So we are now tied 2-2. And I'm not going to go into Charmander. That would be suicide. I'm going to Rhyhorn stall again. And hope that we can get something besides fighting energies here. Because right now this is not going too well from an offensive standpoint. We're doing fine defensively. Especially with that Leer. We are doing okie dokie. But there's just not too much more we can do. I'm going to build up Machoke just because I'm going to make the assumption that eventually we're going to get out of this, the Fearow situation. And once we do, Machoke could be a good sweeper for his other Pokemon. Please get a Tails. I need to stop being polite. Oh my god. That's our third one down. Back to the stalling tactics. What is with all these fighting energies? It's like I didn't even shuffle. And we cannot pull aheads to save our life. Tough duel. Tough duel. At least he got the Tails there. And finally we get a Fire Energy, but now, besides Magmar, we don't really have anywhere for that to go. So in the meantime, I'm going to finish beefing up Machoke and hopefully get a heads here. Stalling continue. And we can start to attach energies to Magmar next turn. Which I'm okay with. This is not too bad. We're turning it around. Sorry for the stally way this duel is going, but as you saw last episode, we don't have a great reputation with Issac. We don't really like this guy. We don't really like his sunglasses. And frankly, I'm sick of him. I want to face the next GR member, and this guy is just causing a ruckus. And he's thinking for quite a while. Finish the turn without attacking. Pokemon Breeder, full heal. At this point, I may want to start beefing up Rhyhorn just a little bit so I can retreat and put on that offensive pressure. That's what I'm going to try to do. Because then we can always bring it back in as a staller, which is nice. But I do believe Machoke has enough to knock out the Fearow. And since I play... You know what? Let's go Magmar. Let's Smog with Magmar. If we get a heads, then we will knock this out after poison damage. So goodbye, Fearow. Again, apologies for the length of time it took to get that going, but I believe we are back in the driver's seat in this duel. We've got Magmar, we've got a Machoke fully stocked up, and Things are looking up. Things are looking up, buddy. This is a little friendly fire from Sergio. Just causing a big ruckus. You know what? Let's go ahead and Pokemon Breeder our Charmander on the bench and just get that going. Why not? Charizard is the best finisher in this game, in my professional opinion. And if we can charge that up, then we will have no problem defeating Isaac and never talking to him again. Full heal, not really going to matter because I'm one attack away from the knockout anyways. So Spark will not take me out, I'm left with 10. And unfortunately so is our Rattata, so that's something to watch, is that we only have 10 HP remaining with that Rattata. That would really be hot trash if he snuck a prize that way. Another energy, very good for our Charizard on the bench. Unfortunately, Magmar is going to go down here, and he's going to choose Rattata, I'm sure of it. So he's going to get 2 prizes here, leaving him with 1 remaining. And this time, I am actually paying attention, and I actually know that there's 1 prize left. I'm not going to Jimbo that again. Let's take one off of Pidgeotto. That's our biggest threat there on the bench. Karate Chop, no problem getting the knockout here. So I believe we have now 2 prizes left. We have 1 left. So if I can get that Charizard in, we will for sure be able to win this. But if it comes down to it, and we're close to... This is an interesting play. Do I want to switch into Rhyhorn or Charizard off of the Whirlwind? I'm going to go Charizard. I believe in it. I've trusted the process for this long. I believe in it. We need 1 more energy for the win. For the win. If they're going to keep doing this, may as well go Rhyhorn for now. I think it's the best. Because we're going to get to choose our next Pokemon to switch into anyways, not pay that retreat cost. And it's looking pretty good from our vantage point, because if they Whirlwind 1 more time, we can bring in Charizard, Fire Spin for the win. Hashtag bars. That's what's about to happen. So, no need for that, but we're doing it for swag points. Discard, 100 damage, burn in some Bird Flu, and that is going to end the match with a win in our favor. Look at him frowning over there. I did my best. All that's left is GR number 4. What? Isaac, you clumsy fool. Alright, Scott, you may have won this time, but you're still no match for me. Take some time to toughen up. I'll be waiting in the Psychic Club for you. See you. And he's coming back saying, oh, and since I don't need the Lightning Club anymore, it's yours. I don't need to collect any of the weak cards here anyway. Later, Scott, remember, I'll be waiting at the Psychic Club. So Isaac gets his club back, and he's saying, I can't believe it. You somehow rescued the Lightning Club. Please take this Lightning coin as a reward. You get a Sergio coin. Pretty clutch. Pretty clutch Sergio coin. And we now have 4 coins to choose from. So GR number 4 is now over in the Psychic Club, eh? I've heard that their Clubmaster Murray has also been captured. Surely you can find a way to help him like you've helped me. I will, and don't call me Shirley. Good luck, Scott. So, before I forget, let's go to our coins and switch to the one that we know is going to bring us some luck. I was waiting way too long on that one. I still think it's hot trash that we don't get a pack for beating a Club Master. I mean, the coins are great, but I really would love more cards too. So, in the meantime, we will pick it up next episode against GR number 4 at the Psychic Club. But We squeaked out a win against Isaac. We got revenge. That was very nice. And I'm sorry for the stalliness of the duel, but if you did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like down below. It means the world to me. And I'll see you guys next time for episode 9 of Pokemon TCG 2. GameSlam, signing off.